Hey dudes, dudettes and dubacks, I hope you've all had a great week. This is Saturday now, so I thought I'd do a review of a figure I picked up during the week. It's Obi-Wan Kenobi from the Clone Wars. It's from the new wave. Well, it's not the newest wave, because the newest wave is actually hitting as well. Wasn't originally going to pick this figure up, but thanks to Matchstick 1984, who did a little customization video of this figure, it actually inspired me to go and pick him up and do the customization myself. So I'm very happy with the outcome. And I'm very happy to have this figure. Actually, it's a really nice looking Obi-Wan. Just give you a little look at that. Just hold it still. Ignore my dog in the background if you can hear that. Now what Matchstick basically did is swap the arms, or the forearms, the part with the clone armor on it. He's basically swapped that with the 2011 version, so this one can now have wrist articulation, because this one doesn't come with wrist articulation. I just thought I'd tell you that before I start telling you about the articulation, and hope you're not too disappointed when you pick him up. But basically, he done it with a hairdryer, but I used the boil and pop method, in which you basically just boil the kettle, put it in a glass of water, or put the boiling water in a glass. You can then dunk your joints into the water, so just so it softens up the plastic. Doesn't ruin it, just reforms as it cools down again, just enough to be able to pull that joint out, which I did with a small pair of pliers. So I was able to just pop those straight out of the new figure, put the old new joints into the old figure, and vice versa. I was able to put the 2011 Obi-Wan's forearms onto this figure. It turned out really well. Unfortunately, my 2011 Obi-Wan, the joints have gone back in the arm fine, but they're a little bit loose. I'm guessing that's just because of the size of the joints. They differ. This one was a nice tight fit, whereas the other one was quite loose, so his arms are now quite loose. But that's not a problem, because I feel like I've got the best Obi-Wan now. So definitely thanks to Matchstick 1984 for pointing out that little custom. Absolutely fantastic. I'm really happy with it now. He doesn't come with the lightsaber he's holding. He actually comes with this one, which unfortunately has not been painted, so it's a bit slack on Hasbro's part. So I've actually just swapped him out and given him this one, which has the nice paint work on it. So as for articulation, he has a ball jointed head and shoulders and elbows. He now has swivel wrists thanks to the custom job. He has a swivel waist, he has swivel hips, he has ball hinged knees, and no ankle articulation, which I can live with that personally. I was letting myself get a bit bummed out by the lack of ankles, but I've come to accept it now. But I mean, sure, I'll come to terms with the wrist articulation, but chances are I'm not going to buy them anymore if they're going to be that shoddy. At least this one came with knee articulation, so that's the main thing, I suppose. He's very nicely done, Obi-Wan. Accessory he does come with is this zipline backpack, much like the one you've all seen with Evan Peel, which just pulls through. I don't know what I'm going to use this for, so it's going in my tin of accessories, because I'm not going to use it. Quite frankly, Hasbro can have it back, because it looks like crap. Yeah, apart from that, that's about all I've got to say. Pretty much seen anything. Any questions regarding the boil and pop method, you can just shoot me a private message. I'm sure there's some YouTube videos out there, with little instruction videos or something on how to do the boil and pop method without ruining your figures. So definitely don't go and try it without doing your research first. I'm just really happy it worked out for me. Certainly be careful when you're using boiling hot water. You don't want to end up with any burns or anything, so you just be extra cautious while doing that. There's my little disclaimer. But yeah, they've done a nice job resculpting the robes. They're brand new. Pretty much the whole figure is brand new. I'm sure they've reused the legs somewhere and the arms, but apart from that, they've done a great job resculpting his head. It's an absolutely fantastic looking Obi-Wan. So as always, hope you've had a decent look at this. Any comments, feedback, just chuck below in the box and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So I hope you all have a great weekend, and I'll be back with some more reviews very soon. Hopefully I've got some new items coming up. So until then, may the Force be with you always.